Tom Goslin will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, what I love about this guy, we always hear, this guy's tough. Put him in a tough situation. Well, his numbers tell us when you put him in a tough situation, runners in scoring position, the batting average against goes down. So I want to see, how does he get out of it? What does he go to? What's his out pitch? All those things to get hitters to get out of jams. And that's what I love about him. So I'm looking forward to watching him throw today.
Darren James is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Let it rip. Let it go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number.
One time, right
Digging in once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, you can do it. No
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Now batting, shortstop, Bob Laker.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wendell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Greg Rose. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Runner goes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tilson sprinting after it, and that retires the side. 2 runs on. Ready for another chance. Darren James.
Darren James.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Left for Minnesota.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Stay hard, huh? Stay hard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And now here's a look at the.
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Darren James. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Drive that pitch, huh?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tilson is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Darren James. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gustavo Gonzalez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down.
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Striding into the box, Darren James comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Into the box now, Bob Laker. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Runner's on his way to third, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Darren James. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Let's go right here.
Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hey, let her rip.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Shortstop, Bob Laker.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, 2 outs, they send the runner. Now it's more, to me, a run and hit in this situation. Puts the ball in play, gets the base hit. Now you got runners at first and third.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Now at the plate, Greg Rose. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bernal is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Bernal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. James has it, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still.
Hey,
stepping in, Darren James.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman, Darren.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bernal racing back. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Gustavo Gonzalez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Stepping into the box, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Wait for a good one now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here's the 3-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tilson is there. One away. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Joe Nemeth.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. William Hong will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. His ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hey. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, get a good one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Ready for another chance? Bob Laker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Laker.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Rose.
Greg Rose.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Hansen ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
James.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Bob Laker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here it comes on 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So another stolen base there. Their 4th such pilfering of the ball game as we take a look at the league team leaderboard for stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. Digging in once again, Carlos Asuaje. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Carlos Asuaje.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rickard going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game, and he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Ready for another shot now, Ryan McCarty.
Ryan
got a home right here. Let's go.
The 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Rickard rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tag is not going to be in time as they've doubled the score on him now. It's 6-3.
Well, that's a big base.
Digging in to try it again. Nicholas Riggs. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Into the box, Darren James. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Darren James.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Schwarber has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Chris Huff. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Huff. Hey, no outs. No outs now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets to 2-2.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Detroit pick up win number 20 on the year. Ken Cruz. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Kenny Dutton gets the starting nod for the Twins. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, after losing game 1 of the series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. McCarty is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Asuaje. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Into the box now, Bob Laker.
The shortstop, Bob Laker.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Stepping into the box, Greg Rose. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is flared out towards second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0. Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Darren James.
Darren James.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now batting, Bob Laker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Laker.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Hey, great job.
At the plate, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James McCann.
To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Chris Huff. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the. So stepping in, Darren James. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Come on, right here. One time. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hard hit to first. A throw to the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Bob Laker.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Greg Rose.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a pair. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This one's down to third. Jimenez is there. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of it. Ryan Alvarado, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Stepping in,
Up
Darren
next for the
James. 0 for
Third
1 here in
baseman.
the early going.
Darren James.
Hey, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Okay, here we go. Let's
In
go.
now, Bob Laker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rickard's on the move. And that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now. Now to the plate,
Now
Darren
batting.
James.
Third
0 for
baseman.
2 on the afternoon
Darren
so far.
James.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Rickard. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hot shot to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Darren
Up
James.
next for the Twins. Third baseman. Darren James.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here it comes. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Once said the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
So striding in, Darren James. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
First offering on its way. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There we go.
1-0 count. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Come on now, one time right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's low.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, one man out. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Having a day, 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now. So we'll see if they can string some W's together.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Minnesota Twins. First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Frank Garce gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, don't be deceived by the record. They're back up to 500, but, man, they've been hot. They're playing good ball right now. This is a dangerous team to play against.
Motter is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Grounded to first. Myers takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning go the Twins in. Striding in once again, Darren James. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
James. Let's go right here.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's
a fastball that just misses inside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready once again, Jacob Pryor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. James scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Third baseman, Darren James.
Darren James is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Bob Laker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And the runner back.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
There goes the runner, and he'll step off, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. On the move again from first. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Asuaje. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. He's out. Back now in the Twin Cities for what?
One out now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gavin Cecchini. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1-1. Here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate, and that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7-game.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Dwayne Flores gets the starting nod for the Twins. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, career number 247, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
There's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in, J.P. Singleton. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
This is hit softly to third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, let her rip one time.
From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
That's inside. 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, the 248th of his career, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Darren James will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. This is right here, kid. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hey! Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gardner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the last.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Come on, buddy. He's good.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Bob Laker.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Let's go right here.
Smoke toward third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Scorched to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Will Myers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. So striding in, Darren James. He went deep last night twice.
James.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gardner is there, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Darren James. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
James.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there, 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 2 out, bases loaded.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Will Myers.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around.
Hey, we got no out.
Into the box now. Gavin Cecchini. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
Hey, roll up. Plays at 2.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. At the plate, Darren James. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
James.
Come on now, what's up?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes,
certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Turned on down the line. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. So stepping in, Darren James, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Reynolds going back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. So digging in now, Darren James. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Hey, no one better right now.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Singleton is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Tyrell Roberts, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, I mean, another thing, I look at this team, it makes me nervous, you know, because this is when you start seeing managerial changes. We're in May, and everybody, you look around, there's changes being made, and your team is falling behind. They're not playing good ball. So they got to turn this around and figure out what direction they want to go in, because they can drift out of this real quick.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding into the box, Bob Laker. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And yet another throw over, and the runner back.
Hey, no one better. Stay hot. Here we go.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now the double steal is on here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Hey, stay hot, eh?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Nobody better. Nobody better.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, stay hot now.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three 3-0 pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Point ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 249 career, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Carrillo. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3. Ready for another chance. Darren James. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
All right, one time right here.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching.
Striding in once again, Matt Baldwin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, easy way now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High pop up. James is there for it. And the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Digging in to try it again. Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
You can do it. No one better. Come on.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See it, drive it like you can.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started. Right there, an infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Bob Laker. Couple of walks for him thus far. That's popped up out towards short right field. Baldwin ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Now at the plate, Greg Rose. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Hit hard back up the middle. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Asuaje. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
What a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Leave you right here one time, kid.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Another payoff pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, making it an even 250 for his career, as it's now a 7-3 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that.
Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safe. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's in a nice little groove right now. I got one number I look at, and that's his whip. In his last 3 starts, under 1.2. Regardless of what the end result might be, he's throwing the ball well in his last 3 starts.
First delivery to him on the way. Darren James is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys you're going to take him to dinner. You know.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Set down 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat. Nope. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Three and 0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoying is after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, great job.
Stepping into the box, Dan Kent. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready once again, Darren James. He hit a sac fly earlier.
James.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
McDonough ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Settling in now, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. McDonough is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Jared Hoying. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jared Hoying.
Hey, that's 2, huh?
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one.
That's an out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
18-9 in this one tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Despite the rain falling today, the roof is open, so things may get a bit wet. Today, it's the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ramon Mitre starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And now here's a look at the middle.
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball at the park.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Darren James stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, let it rip one time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Germano going back, still going back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 26 for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leave right here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now
the pitch.
Ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Get your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
For Minnesota.
So digging in now, Bob Laker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that finds its way through for a base hit. James is on his way home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Wilson
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got
Darren James will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on.
That's a good one up there, huh?
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go now. One time.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled back.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. At the plate, Derek O'Rourke.
Up next for Seattle,
One down
designated
now, one
hitter,
down.
Derek O'Rourke.
Plays up first now.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. James backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
James.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that for some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Frank Garce earns win number 4 on the season.